recently reached 1,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A just to celebrate, I guess. I didn't know really what to do, so I thought I'd copy Josh Book Dragon and do a Q&A for all my 1,000 subscribers. You are beautiful, every single one of you. Let's get started with the question. I asked you guys to give me some questions on YouTube and on Goodreads, so I went and wrote them all down on my little paper thing here, and I will ask myself the questions that you guys asked me, and I will respond to you, my viewers. So the first question is from the reader Rick Pfleger on YouTube, and he asked, what is your favorite thing about BookTube? And I think it's really all about, this is so cheesy, it's all about the community and the people involved in it, but it's true, everybody here is so nice and we all love the same thing, books, and you know, we like to talk about books, so it's just really nice to have a place where you can go and talk to people about the books that you love, because probably like me, you guys, you don't really hang out with people who read, do you? You're like that one friend in the group that reads and you don't have anybody to talk to about it. So you come over here on BookTube and you talk to me and you talk to your friends on YouTube about it, and it's just a wild time. And I think that's just the best part of BookTube. Next question comes from Tomai Tell, I think. What is your favorite book? Why must you ask me this question? This is the most impossible question to ask. But if I have to pick, oh man, I can't pick. I have like 3. I have Divergent, Anna and the French Kiss, and Clockwork Angel. And I just can't pick one of them because they're from 3 separate genres, and it's not possible. So she also asked, how old are you? I am 22. I am feeling 22 for 365 days. Teasers Books on YouTube asks, would you rather eat your favorite food every day for every meal for the rest of your life, or never eat your favorite food again? That is a very deep question, and I'm not entirely sure what my favorite food, I think it's cheesecake or any type of cake at all. So I think, there's a lot of different types of cakes. So I'm gonna pick eating my favorite food for every meal for the rest of my life. Cake. Miss Fab Beauty on YouTube asks, will you be my best friend? And yes, I will, because I don't, like, since high school finished, I haven't really been talking to my best friend, so the spot is kind of open, so you can be my best friend. Karen Eliakim on YouTube asks, what grade are you in? Well, Karen, I graduated from high school 4 years. Oh, has it been 4 years? Oh my god, it's been 4 years. What the heck? I'm old. So I'm not currently in a grade. Yeah, I'm working. Pitcha, she asks, if you could marry one fictional character, who would it be and why? Jem Carstairs. Always Jem Carstairs. Jem is bae. She also asks, what's your favorite food? Cake. And what's your weirdest dream that you've ever had? Well, Pitcha, when I was around 6, 7 years old, I'm guessing, I had a dream. I had a dream that I was in my kiddie pool and my mom was sitting next to me, but the music was playing. And then in my pool, I had these like zigzaggy lines in it that were like waves, let's say, and all of a sudden they turned into snakes and they started swallowing me whole, and I was yelling for my mom, but the music, she couldn't hear me because of the music, and then I woke up. Beetle Zoo on YouTube asks, do I speak Spanish? Un poco. And she said, would you like to try a tongue twister? And yes, I would. Okay, this is my attempt at the Spanish tongue twister. Como quieres te quiera, si el que quiero que me quiera no me quiere como quiero que me quiera. Did I get it right? I think I did. I don't know what I said. I took Spanish in high school, but that was 4 years ago, like I just said. and I haven't practiced since then. So I know there was like the word how in there. That's pretty much. But I tried. I did it. Did I did it right? Did I did it right? That's what to say. Did it right? 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 That could be like a song. The Ashley Nicole Times on YouTube asks, what is your dream job? Well, I really like the job that I have right now. I work at the hospital and it's fun. I like the job that I have. But if I were to change and go back to school, or if I could just get the job without going back to school, actually, I think I would be a marine biologist and work with sea animals, because I've always really thought it was a really interesting job, and you know, the sea, I love the sea and marine animals. Dolphins. And now for the Goodreads questions. The first one is from Josh Bookdragon. He asks, what do you think of the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices book covers? Personally, I prefer the old ones, especially the Infernal Devices covers. They're so much prettier. Like, the original covers are so much prettier. But they're not bad. They're cool, but I prefer the original ones just because they're the original ones. Mara Silva asks, what's your guilty pleasure book? And to be honest, I don't think I have one. Everything I read, I really like it, and I'm not afraid to say to people that I like this book, unless it's like people who don't read, then every book is like, oh, I'm reading YA. You know what I mean, right? You feel kind of like inferior to them. I feel like that. Is that weird? Is it weird that I feel inferior to people who don't read and I read YA and they're like, oh, what book are you reading? And you're just like, oh, it's about this other world with fairies and wolves and vampires, and they're just like, okay. It's like, it's too hard to explain, but it's really good, so just trust me on it. They're like, huh, sure. See ya. Skylar asks, what's your absolute favorite genre? And I think it's gonna have to be fantasy, because all of like my favorite books are fantasy, except for Anna and the French Kiss. That's a contemporary, but I absolutely love it. But like, you know, A Court of Thorns and Roses, Throne of Glass, Mortal Instruments, Lunar Chronicles, all of them, they're all fantasy, so I'm guessing fantasy is my favorite genre. Katrina asks, if you had to, would you only read standalones or only read series? And I think I would only read series because all my favorite books are series. There you go. Ella Djle. Have you ever read a book that you hated by the end? No, I guess not. Mila asks, who are your favorite characters of all time, and would you ever write a book? My favorite characters of all time are Jim Carstairs, and Jim Carstairs. And would I ever write a book? I would if I had the imagination for it. I don't, so I can't write a book, but I absolutely would love to. It would be so cool. Brooke Dobson. Hunger Games or Divergent? Why? Why did you have to ask me this question? Hunger Games or Divergent? That's like cake or cake. They're all so good. But I think it's gonna have to be Hunger Games. Yeah, Hunger Games. Natalia Cruz. Only read favorite books or only read new books all the time, and you can't read your favorite books ever. I think only read new books, because I've already read my favorite books and I know they're my favorite, but then I can't discover new books, new favorite books, if I can't read new books, you know? And for the last question, it's from Lottie. Lottie. I'm guessing Lottie. If you could switch lives with any character, who would you choose? And keep in mind that they would be living your life. I would choose Anna from Anna and the French Kiss. Yes, her dad is like crazy and weird, but she has Etienne, and she goes to the soap school in Paris, and she has Etienne. Those are all the questions that I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was so much fun seeing all the questions that you sent me, and hopefully I'll be doing another one sometime in the future. So, you know, send me questions if you want more videos like this, I guess. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Goodreads, because I update them all the time and you don't want to miss anything. Ooh, it's a fan. So I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. See ya!